Hello all zodiac signs. This will be short overlook of the week March 7th through March 13th. I have been shuffling in Russian version. If someone don't trust, you can look at it there. On Happy Tarot, I did for work and things that we do for living, and Romantic Tarot deck for love, emotions, romance and stuff like that. Well, we start with Aries. Aries, for work and business. This week you've got Page of Cups. Page of Cups, it's some really, I don't know, like feeling a little bit emotional, excited about something. It can be news that makes you, that surprise you in a nice way. It can be some excitement and will to do things to help somebody, or you will be interacting with somebody. Maybe it's someone new at work who coming this week, who will be really ready to help, ready to get involved in things, excited about something. And for psychics, it's a wonderful card because it symbolizes always clairvoyance, sensitivity, and feeling things what you should feel. So Page of Cups for Aries at work and business and things what you do. Some of you, maybe you will be very busy with a kid or pet, if you have a pet who you love very much, so it can be also the same. In love and relationships, the same. Page of Cups. Page of Cups also. It's a lot of emotions, it's sensitivity, being excited. It's also a chance to fall in love this week. For those of you who are single, maybe it's some news, it's a good news. Maybe someone's proposing you something, inviting you somewhere, telling you some nice things, compliments. So you, Aries, you will have a great week. Really a lot of tenderness, a lot of kindness, a good news. That is, maybe it's the same news, but it's affecting you like all over. Maybe it has something to do with your life, but in some way it's affecting your working life and private life. So it's difficult for me to say what it will be exactly for all of you, but I think it's a week of the good news. Taurus, in work you've got Page of Swords. Page of Swords, it also can be news. All pages, they are bringing some news, but Page of Swords, it can be unexpected news, or it can be official news, because it's cold. It's more like when the law is changing, when we're getting some official letter that is important for us. It can be also unpleasant news, but it doesn't have to be. It can be just unexpected, when we're getting something that we didn't expect, when we wasn't ready for this. We sometimes getting a little bit tense. At work as atmosphere, it can be maybe you have something that you wanna do this week and you wanna do it no matter what. Your mood can be, I wanna do it no matter what. I will finish it this week. Also can be when someone criticizing you, telling you something that you doing things not in the right way, or you should do it like this, like that. Don't pay attention to them. In love and romance, Taurus, you've got King of Pentacles. For men, Taurus, I think it's just you, typical man, a little bit not so emotional, feeling real, if you're single, because in this deck, this card called Lonely Gentleman. So if you have been single, I don't think that this week you will be so excited in finding some relationships. For women, Taurus, it can be men who you will be interacting with. If you have a man who has their sun, ascendant or moon sign in earth signs like Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn, it can be just your man. Usually men like this, they giving expensive gifts. They are very attentive to things like this. They know what they should buy for their women. So, but it's a real, there is no illusions. There is everything on the places and very understandable, because men like this will never, I don't know, like fool around, make you feel unsure, uncertain. He is quite practical. He is quite real. So, and all pentacles, they have to do with our physical reality. So it will be, things will be on the places, and you will see them as they are. Gemini, at work, you've got the Lovers. Lovers, if we're talking about work, it can be strong passion to do something, to talk to somebody. Maybe it's a week of making some personal contacts that is important for you in business. At work, it can be also negotiation, commercials. Maybe some of you will be busy with commercials or doing something for exhibition or being in exhibitions. So it's for some of you it can be a week of serious decision that you should make, because you should, when we are making some decision, we're choosing our path where we should go. So it's actually a good thing. Maybe it's proposal from somebody. Also, this proposal will you should make the decision as well. If someone proposing you something about work, you should say yes or no, and it's also a big decision. So it's a week of decision and communication. And it's also Lovers, it's a card of Gemini, so it will be typical you. You will be really like communicating a lot, but I think for you it will be comfortable atmosphere at work anyways, because it's your card, Gemini. In love and relationships, there is Seven of Cups. Here it's they have some party, they're all wearing masks. So it can be a week when someone will fall in love. And this Seven of Cups, why it's a card of why they're saying that we are having some illusions if we're falling in love. Why it's illusions? It's not illusions, it's just we seeing our partner a little bit in the not in the real light, I would say. We see in them some traits that they don't have. In outlook, we also imagining things, and when we are falling in love, we make our partner look more pretty. It's a normal thing. It's a good thing, actually. So, but anyways, try to avoid situations where you can fool yourself, actually. And if you feel that someone trying to, like, I don't know how you call it, throw the dust in your eyes so you will not see things real, so be careful as well, because it can happen when we have Seven of Cups. Gemini, Cancer, at work, you've got Five of Swords. Five of Swords, it's a little bit unpleasant card because it might be conflict. It can be somebody at work who trying to not even conflict with you, who making some things that are, I don't know, it's not fair for some reason. It's not fair. Or they trying to go behind your back, or they're trying to hurt you without any, there was no reason. You didn't do anything wrong or bad to this person, but they're still trying to do something not nice to you. It can be also a situation where you feel like defeated. Maybe you expected that you will have some day off, and you had some plans, and you're asking your boss, may I have a day off, and he or she is saying, no, excuse me, but you can't. So you also can feel because of this like defeated. So be careful and try to avoid some conflicts that really will be not, you will not benefit out of this conflict. By the way, those people who trying to hurt without reason, they will also not benefit anything. But, you know, it's evil and bad things, they exist, they just exist. In love, there is Four of Coins, and in this deck, this card has been appearing also when someone, sometimes both partners, here we see the man, sometimes both partners trying to watch for each other, trying to be more attentive to each other, trying to see something that is not so obvious. Sometimes this Four of Coins coming when somebody, for most of you, it's just someone can't take their eyes off another person from your partner, or your partner can't take eyes from you. So it's just, but it's stability. This week of stability in relationships. There will be no shake-ups when we're having this Four of Coins. It's always stable. Maybe someone trying to control, or him or herself, or partner. It's also can be, because it's card of power, control, but things are on the places. Leo. Is it Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer? Yes, it's Leo. Leo, you've got for work and business, you've got Judgment. Judgment, it can be some changes, like for some of you, lifetime changes this week. Getting free from something, some kind of relief. It can be just a week when it's maybe there was some, let's say, difficulty at work, but this week you're getting some kind of relief from that problem. It can be also because when angel is calling, people are getting up. So it can be this week when some issue that you thought was like the question was closed, it was over. This week it's appearing again. Maybe for some of you it's some client who you haven't seen for months. You thought he or she will never come again. This person appearing again. So it's usually when by judgment, when something happening that changes, we think it's some critical changes, something bad is happening. It's not like this. It's for good. It's only for good, for our own good. We're just sometimes too busy with some small things and issues, and we don't understand that this is the relief, actually, big one. It can be also a week when some of you will have some serious big negotiation with somebody, and it's important for you, for your future. So it's a good week. In love life, Leo, you've got the devil. And here on the wall of the building, it's written music hall. So some of you, probably you will be going somewhere to entertain yourself. I don't know, in the nightclub, going with your partner somewhere to concert, maybe having some, I wouldn't say even romantic, it's more like passionate weekend, but romantic weekend, yes. So devil, it's always a strong passion to somebody. For some people, sometimes it's obsession because it's kind of slavery, when we can't get rid from some emotions. Some of you, if you have some admire who you can't get rid from this person, it can be a week when again this person will be following after you. But for most of you, it will be just passionate week, and week full of fun, Leo. Virgo, you will be not typical you this week, because you've got, for work and business, you've got King of Wands. It's passionate guy, impulsive, I would say, creative, strong person who really having a lot of plans. He is not afraid of any difficulties. He ready to manage anything. But why I'm saying it's not typical for Virgo usually they are more calm, they are more practical, they are like realistic. King of Wands sometimes can be not so realistic, because he can get so passionate, so brave, he wanna move so fast and so far away, like there is no obstacles for him. But it's not a bad thing. For some of you, it will be somebody, your boss, or someone who you will be interacting with this week. Actually, it's a good people. They are quite active, they're passionate, they can manage a lot of stuff. So if you will be interacting with a person like this, it can be a great help. In private life, there is Two of Wands. It's kind of ambitions, actually. This guy, I think his friend is helping him to fix the rose in his jacket. So he is, this man, ready to, I don't know, impress some girl, I guess. And he's so sure in himself. So, dear Virgo, you will be quite sure in yourself, in situation, in relationships that you have. Maybe you will have some plans to impress somebody, and you are like 100% sure that everything will go just the way you want it. It's not a bad thing. So this week you will be sure, you will be passionate. Fire here, fire here. Libra, at work, there is Nine of Wands. Actually, it's not so easy when we have Nine of Wands. Or we feel a little bit defensive for some reason. Or we have a lot of things that we should do, and we are like, have to pull ourselves together to manage all this. So for some of you, or it's a busy week, or there is some circumstances that makes you tense for some reason, makes you, maybe there is some, I don't know, inner fears that you will not manage it in time, because by this card usually I think that person has enough knowledge, there is no problems with this. But timing or some circumstances that makes him really tense. and being afraid that plans will not be completed this week. It's only 1 week. It can be also when we're having some difficulties to get some information, to get some people, to contact some people. We're trying to call them, but we can't reach them for some reason. So it's some kind of difficulties where you will have to pull yourself together and stay strong. In love, Libra, it's typical you, because it's justice. It's your card. Astrological sign is Libra. So fairness, maybe for some of you, week of big decisions that you will be making. Maybe you will be still evaluating something, because these scales you will be using to like scale some for and against in some situation in relationships. It doesn't have to be romantic, it can be relationships with a friend, with a family member, but it's so important for you because it's major arcana. So I think for all of you it will be different. Some of you will be still scaling this, still seeing what is good and what is bad in this situation. And some of you, maybe you will already make the decision, but it's not so emotional. This justice, it's more reasonable. It's reasons here. It's fairness, question of fairness, reasons. It's serious, more serious card. So it's not so much about emotions. It doesn't mean that all Librans, they will be not emotional, but it's so serious that it's not a question of how do I feel. It's more a question what the consequences of this will be, of my decision. Libra, then we have Scorpio. Scorpio, you've got the Temperance card. At work, in work and business, you've got Temperance. Temperance always, it's question of time. So if you had some plans this week, there might be, I'm not saying might be some delays. It doesn't have to be for all of you. But if you wanna like force something this week, make it happen more fast, quicker, there might be a problems, because Temperance always like holding us back a little bit, like there is divine timing for everything. So if things are not happening in that particular day when you want it, it means that there is not the right time for this. So just stay calm, be patient. It will happen. You just have to be patient. That's all. It's also a card of adaptation. So if you just came to some new company, maybe you will be adapting to new collective, to new working place, to whole regime of this company, their rules. So maybe you're just adapting to something. Or it can be a week where you have to be patient because there is something happening around you at work, or there is somebody who is irritating you, or there is some situation that makes you a little bit nervous. So stay calm. Stay calm. Remember that Temperance will help you with this. Scorpio, love life. Ace of Cups. Some of you will just fall in love. That's it. Something, for all of you, I think, something will happen that will make you happy. You will have some strong impressions and feelings about something. It doesn't have to be in relationships. It can be just that you, for example, you watch a new movie and it touching you so deeply that you even crying. You so happy, you so emotional. So it's a deep, deep, deep touch emotional touch, but I hope for most of you it will be in real life, that something will happen that will make you so happy, so emotional. For some of you, it can be if you fall in love this week, this temperance, when it's time is, you know, like you're sitting in office and it's going so slowly, when I will go home, because someone is waiting there for me. It can be just like this. Sagittarius, you've got Wands there and here. So Sagittarius, you've got Knight of Wands in work and business. It can be business trip. It can be very active week when you will be passionate about something, excited. It's a lot of action, because Knight, especially Knight of Wands, is moving, socializing, feeling quite optimistic about the results. So I think you will be quite active at work this week, busy, moving. It can be also somebody who you will interact with this week. This person also quite passionate, quite active, bright, I would say. Maybe it's someone who is coming and leaving this week. Maybe like coming in the office, then leaving again somewhere, coming and leaving. In personal life and private life, you've got Nine of Wands. Here is passion that we can't express 100%. For some of you, it can be that you are passionate about somebody, but there is distance between you and him, or you and her. So that's why you can't express your passion. So for me, it's more like it can be for different reasons why you can't have normal contact with this person. In general reading, of course, it can be that you're passionate about somebody, but this person is not opening him or herself. Another thing, it can be geographical distance. Another thing, it can be that you want to be together, I mean even sexually, but there is like, I don't know, maybe parents came to visit you. So nice, so nice. That's why this week you are just walking and only dreaming about it. There is a lot of passion inside, but you can't express it. So for all of you, it will be different why you can't express 100% your passion. I hope you will have a possibility for this. Capricorn, at work, you've got Queen of Cups. It can be someone who you're interacting with. Usually, it doesn't matter if it's your boss or co-worker. It's more like, I don't know, girlfriend for you. It's someone who is very nurturing, who is very kind, who is very understanding, who is very warm, who is very creative, and this person never pushing you things, never trying to believe you in things that she is believing in. So it's someone who is very sweet and nice and nurturing. It can be you. Then you will be nurturing something, if it's project, somebody. You will be helping to someone. You will be quite sensitive. So if you have difficult week, or if there is some difficult clients appearing on horizon this week, try to ask your co-workers so they will take clients like this, because you will be quite sensitive. You will be taking things too close to your heart, I would say. But I hope it will be a good week. As atmosphere at work, it's really kind, sweet, and very friendly, and also emotional atmosphere. So at work, things are like this. And Capricorn, in private life, you've got Eight of Wands. And here we see on the picture, there was their first night. Actually, he's still sleeping and she is like opening the curtains. This week, for most of you, there might be something that is happening pretty fast. For some of you it will be just like on the picture. I mean that if you have been dating but you didn't have you wasn't close yet, this will be a week when you will for the first time you will get close with this person, because in this card there is like meaning that there is no way back. If something has happened, it's happened. I hope it will be only in the nice way, because sometimes Eight of Wands, it's also things are happening so fast that we can say something, we can send some message, text message, that later on we can regret if it's I don't know, if we got jealous, if we got angry, if we jumped into some conclusions. Can you understand what I mean? So be careful this week. What are you saying, writing and doing? Because the meaning is the underlying text is that there might be no way back. So watch what you're doing. But if it's in the good way, I'm happy for you, dear Capricorn. Passionate week, because it's Wands. Aquarius. For work and business, you've got Three of Cups. For some of you, of course, if we're talking about atmosphere at work, Three of Cups, always very friendly, too much fun, too many jokes, too many talks. Sometimes they are not so much about business, sometimes it's just a lot of fun. Maybe some celebration together with co-workers also can be. It's a week of interaction with people, with getting to know somebody better, not only like co-worker, but more like a person, like a human being, who this person really is, what is on their mind, inside themselves, what they're interested in. But at work, you know, for work and business, it's a little bit light thinking, like not so serious card. Maybe some of you just are having days off. Maybe you're just on vacation and having fun. For some of you, because we're talking about work, business, but for some of you, maybe it's a week when you will have some kind of, I don't know, celebration that you will be quite busy with this week. But for work, if you have some serious work, be more attentive, because their tendency to like, ooh, it will be all right, and not thinking so much. But it's a lot of fun. For love and relationships, Aquarius, you've got the Lovers. Here is passionate kiss we see on the picture. So it can be a week of strong passion to someone. Wanna be with somebody. Maybe it will be a week, because when we see Lovers, it's always can be a question of choice. Because if someone is showing their feelings to you, and you have to react somehow, I mean, or say yes or no, or do something or do nothing, it's also a choice. Do nothing is also a choice sometimes. So it can be a week when you're really deciding something that is important for you, that is really it's decision of your heart that you will be making this week. Or maybe you have to make, because it's major arcana, maybe you have to make some decision. But some of you will make it, some of you will not. Sometimes when we're talking about major arcana, it can be things that happening somewhere up there, not in our physical reality. Like something is happening inside yourself, in your mind, that you're making this decision. Maybe some people sometimes even can't notice it, that they already did this, they made this decision. But for most of you, it's a week of passion. Like wanna be with person who you wanna be with, or strong passion to be together with this person, because they are kissing passionately each other. Pisces, at work, there is a Fool card. Fool, of course, it's new beginnings, but Fool is unpredictable. Fool doesn't have discipline. It's a little bit, because it's major arcana. It can be also, as I told to Aquarius, in love life, and as always major arcana can be that something is happening in the heaven, I would say, in the sky, that is making you think about some new path. It doesn't mean that all Pisces will begin something new. I mean, like they have been teachers and now they will become lawyers. It doesn't have to be. But some of you will be really changing their path or trying something really different, taking some risk this week. If you have some serious work, you're working with the papers, with the serious people, then be attentive that you are, be careful when you're going for some meetings. Remember that Fool is really, there is problems with discipline, with coming in time. It's a little bit unpredictable in different ways, so check the papers that you have to bring with you. Come from home a little bit earlier, so you will really arrive in time. Watch your discipline and watch what you're doing, and don't risk without thinking, actually. Don't take any risks. That's it. But for some of you, you really will be, maybe this week something will be happening inside yourself that you will be thinking about some new path or some new ways of action. In love life, dear Pisces, you've got King of Cups. King of Cups, it's really someone who is very emotional. For men, Pisces, I think it's just you. You will be very emotional about somebody. You will be able to control your own feelings, and you will be able to even control feelings of another person or affect feelings of your woman, your partner. For women, Pisces, it can be a man who you're really interested in, but he's not so simple. He's really, he's seeing a lot of things. He's feeling a lot of things. He's feeling like everything. And he is really can impress a woman. So Pisces, I think you will have a wonderful week in love. Wonderful. For some of you, maybe you're just interacting with somebody who is sensitive, but can, when it's necessary, this person can hide his feelings. Well, how I am watching, I just wanted to tell you how I'm seeing sometimes the situation. We're talking about 1 week. Let's say there is a person who, a man, I want to see how things will be going for him. I'm starting with ascendant. He has his ascendant in Virgo. Here was for Virgo card. Then he has his sun in Aquarius. And his moon is in Libra. Now we'll be seeing how his week in work and business will go. Ascendant. It's what is happening around him, what is going on, what he is really, or he is in this process, or he is really, I mean, like he is part of this process, or he is seeing this process. Here is King of Wands. If we're talking about what is happening around him, there is some, yeah, I would say there is a lot of things going on. And he is probably quite active. He's taking active, he's taking action in this circumstances. Sun in Aquarius. Sun is his personality, how he is, his character, how he will act, what his ambitions will be. Here is Three of Cups. There is not so much ambitions, there is more fun, I would say, and his character actually will be very friendly, he will be nice, he will be joking and ready to have a fun, and makes people laugh. If he will hear a joke, he will laugh. Maybe he will be ready to speak a lot, especially this King of Wands, always also active and likes to impress people. Three of Cups, it's always also communication is going on there, and happy communication. Emotions, Nine of Wands, because Moon is in Libra. Emotionally, this activity will make him feel probably tired. Like there is some interesting stuff going on around him, but emotionally, it's not so easy for him for some reason. He will be a little bit tense. Because Moon sign where we have our Moon in, it's our emotions, feelings. Maybe he is, I don't know, worrying about something. Maybe it has nothing to do with this. There is some issue that he's thinking about. That's why he is living active life. He is saying funny things. He's smiling. He is really bright, brave and optimistic, but inside himself there is some heaviness, I would say. So it's just, I'm showing how I am watching the things. Let's take another example in area of love. We'll see ascendant in Sagittarius, Sun in Libra, and Moon in Leo. Leo, they had Leo. There. So now we'll see. It's a woman. Her ascendant is in Sagittarius, Sun in Libra, Moon in Leo. What will be going on around her? Nine of Wands. If we'll remember that, of course, I'm trying to comfort all signs. I don't want to say always things that might happen. Nine of Wands. It's because you see here Nine of Wands. It's feeling a little bit tense. There is some distance or physical or emotional distance between her and her partner. There is a little bit tense atmosphere, I would say. How she is thinking. She is typical Libra. She prefer she wants fairness, she wants equality, she is at the same time she is ready to, let's say, reply on with the nice things. If a partner will act nice to her, she is ready to be nice and fair to him. Emotionally, there is strong feelings, and when we see devils and we're talking about emotions, we all have our own demons, but it's always devil when we're talking about emotions and feelings. It's a strong feelings. It can be anything: passion, obsession, jealousy, hate, I don't know, wanna eat him, wanna love him, wanna kill him, anything. But it's only emotions, but it's quite strong emotions. So we can see that there is some tense around her, there is some distance between her and her partner. She is, I would say, a little bit cold, but she is fair, actually. Maybe her reaction on this, that's why she has these feelings, because she is, maybe partner is behaving in the wrong way. So because she is ready to, she is also trying to make the right decision. She is scaling all this, should I stay with him? He has good things like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he has bad things 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she's trying to evaluate the situation, to weight all those things, so her decision will be right. I just showed you an example how I am, how you can see your ascendant. It's something that will be going on in your environment around you, in physical reality. Sun, it's you, your ambitions, your character, your way of acting, I would say. And moon, it's your emotions, feelings, your inner reactions on stuff. Sometimes there is a lot of things that quite, I don't know, calm, nice around us, and we understand all this with our head, but emotionally there is some problems. It doesn't have to be because something is irritating us from outside. It can be our inner struggle, I would say. So, or opposite example, when things around really, there is a lot of problems, there is a lot of difficulties, and we're struggling with this, but emotionally we are not so sensitive, we feel all right. So I'm wishing you a great week, good luck, and hope to see you next time. Bye.